to Radical Ruby. Like, it's been ages, like it's been 4 months. Yes, a lot has been happening, and it actually feels so good to be back. Which, not talking about a lot. What exactly am I talking about? I'm saying, yes, it's true that I relocated to the United States of America. Yeah, I left on September 4th, 2019. Now, which accent do you people want? Do you people want Yankee accent? I'll be Nigerian accent. Okay, so the thing is this. Yes, I relocated on September 4th, 2019. That is like 4 months ago. And it's been a process, that whole migrating to a new environment, trying to understand how things work, even entering bus. It's not the one that'll come out in Likey or come out in Agungi Junction and say, hey, and now we see bus, no matter what, going to Malende or CMS. This one I'm talking about checking your time and knowing when bus is going to come, and if you are 1 minute late, he has already left you. So the life has changed. A lot of things have been happening. But yes, I've been getting a lot of questions like, Ruby, waiting happen. How? How did you just leave? So I'm gonna be answering these questions. First of all, no, I did not get married. Two, I'm not here for a holiday. No. Three, I'm not here currently because I'm in school. No, I'm not yet in school. Four, no, I wasn't born in US. Five, yes, I am a permanent resident of the United States of America. Six, yes, Jesus did it. I know you say the African mentality, the Nigerian mentality, say we always talk, say Jesus did it. But actually, in my case, it's a case of God did it. And anything that has to be involved with God in my life, I try to share it to the world. I try to share it with people so that you understand that God is too good. When you say that God is good, you're not saying it to just for saying sake or because you grew up hearing that God is good. And I'm talking about, this is my personal experience and I'm going to share it with you guys today. So once more, welcome back to Radical Ruby, and yes, it feels good to be back. For all those who congratulated me on my 1 year anniversary, I want to say I saw it, I read the messages, I saw your prayers and your wishes, and I'm going to say a big thank you because you guys have been my backbone, you guys have been my strength, my beautiful team members. You all are the best. Now, to the topic of the day, which is, how did I find myself in the USA? Okay, now it goes back to last year, which is 2018. The period where I just resigned from my job in July ending. So I've started hearing some funny stuff. My siblings discussing it on our family page, like this one might be eligible. Let me just say the truth, I didn't know what they were talking about. I had no idea what they were saying. Who is eligible, who's not eligible. I don't know what they were saying, but apparently, from what I could get from the information, I knew that there was something that must have happened many years ago that was about to just come out again. I wasn't interested because then I was even trying to set this Radical Ruby up until October 4th, 2018. And if you go back to my anniversary video, you realize that was the same day I launched Radical Ruby. Now that was October 4th, 2018, and on that day I just finished launching Radical Ruby by 12 p.m. and I was still trying to check how many people are going to follow me on this, trying to get the details, statistics. And the next thing, a document pops up on my WhatsApp. I think my brother sent it to me. I was like, you qualified or you're eligible, and I'm like, what is going on here? Then I open up the document and I start reading through it, and I was like, oh my god, it was just my parents' name and my name. So apparently my uncle, which is my dad's elder brother, had filed a petition for my dad. My uncle, being a citizen, had petitioned for my dad and his family, which is my dad and his kids, to come over to the USA. This was when I was in secondary school. I was way below 18 years old. I was still a teenager. I had no idea what this was. So he had petitioned for us many years ago, but we didn't hear, no, nobody heard from the embassy or heard anything from the US anymore. So we all thought it was a forgotten gist. Like, for example, I myself didn't even know that such a thing existed. So it happened many years ago. And all of a sudden the thing bounced back like over 10 years later. More than 10 years. Like, I'm talking about maybe 13 or 14 years after. And I was the only child that benefited because I don't know how they did the age thing. Because if you say below 18, I know that I still had other siblings that were below 18 when this happened. But all of a sudden, I was the only child that benefited and could go with my parents. And that was documents I received on the October 4th. The same day, I had a radical ruby, and I'm like, what is this? What are you trying to see? Mm. So that was when the process kicked off. I had some documents to submit, work history, education, birth certificate, other things. I had other things to submit, but still, I wasn't yet excited because I felt it was still going to, you know, like what happened previously over 10 years ago, that it might still happen again. And so, okay, fine, I was applying and doing everything that was required of me, but it's not like I was just, really excited, hey, it's going to work, because I know a lot of people are in this process of leaving the country through one way or the other, but the beautiful thing about this whole thing is that I have never been the type to be so crazy about leaving the country. I've never, you people know, I'm 26 years, for Christ's sake, and this is my first time of leaving Nigeria. Come on. I never even go Ghana. As in, I've never left the country to say I am visiting somewhere else. I'm crazy about leaving. It just came to me on a platter of gold. And then it reminded me of the Bible passage, 1 Corinthians 2 verse 9, if I'm correct. I said, eyes had not seen, neither ear has not heard, neither has it entered the heart of man the thing God has for those who love him. So I am here thinking I have a plan about my life, thinking I need to get a better job. I'm thinking about all these things, and God is just laughing where he's. I'm like, look at this one. You don't know you won't even be in this country by this time, in a year's time. You understand that kind of thing? And that is why I'm here sharing this testimony, because God is too good. Because you should not be carried away by the things that are currently happening to you at this point in time of your life. That's why I'm just doing this to share this testimony. So I go about this documentation. I go about it, and then there's just many back and forth between my parents' document. They'll tell you it's incomplete. This one is not correct. That one's not correct. Oh boy. I'm like, finally, they sent us a date that we are going to have an interview by April. So by March, we already had our, what is it called? Medical examination. Oh boy, money. That thing costs money. You see, this process costs money. But, and I'm like, what if we just finish up this medical examination, we'll now go for interview? They will now say they have denied our visas. You understand that kind of thing? It will not be funny. But then we did all that. And I won't lie. Through all this process, it was prayer. We were praying and praying and praying. And I'm like, God, now how do we do? Because we've heard a lot of things about all these interviews. So we get to the embassy. I think our time was 6:30 a.m. 6:45. I got in the embassy, see human beings, so like see people. That is how you know that, a lot of people want move, one like japa. If that is also they call this thing, like I was amazed. A lot of them wants to go maybe for visiting. You have to apply. They will apply for visiting visa or school visa, and they just keep bouncing people. But ours with immigrant visa, you get. So we did our interview, and it was done. I was like, granted, and they're like, you have your visa ready in 2 weeks. That was when my eye cleared. I'm like, babe, visa, having a permanent visa, that gives you the access to a green card. So you have a green card, you're a green card holder of the United States. Let me bust your head like this. Like, do you know that I came to the US by September. By October, I got my green card. Either October, yeah, I think October I got my green card. And the same night, the same evening I got my green card. That was the same time. I just applied for an ETA, electronic authorization or something, to Canada, and I got access. So from now, I can even be entering Canada, like, say, I want to go and sleep, let me go to Canada and sleep. Do you know I'm saying this thing? Do not pressure yourself for material things. When it's time, it's time. I told you I'm 26, and by this year, I have not left Naija, said I go goodbye, Ghana, anywhere. But in less than 2 months, between the time I entered the US, I'll not say I've been to, in fact, I live in the US, and I've entered Canada. And I can enter again tomorrow. I feel just vexed now after this video, I enter Canada again. My point is, the main thing you have to pursue in life is God. And God just arranged things for you. You know, he says, the will of God will not take you to where his grace cannot carry you. You've been through a lot of stress in life, and you're wondering, you've been through a lot of issues, you've been through a lot of heartbreaks, you've been through a lot of situations, and you're like, is there hope? Sister, brother, there's hope. But the hope comes when there is Jesus Christ. And that is the beauty. Now, from time to time, I'm going to still share this. I'm going to talk about this. But this is the first stage. I'm going to still talk about my experience so far. If I have videos to share, I'm going to share. But this is me saying I'm back with Radical Ruby, and it's back. It's back fully and in different states through Christ that strengthens us. And yes, I relocated to the USA, and I'm gonna share more with you. Have a nice day. See ya next time. Bye bye.